Can we go to the science museum? My daughter asks with hopeful eyes. Not right now, Mija, I say automatically. She nods, understanding the code. Not right now really means never in our financial reality. I work as a medical assistant helping patients all day, then pick up weekend shifts for extra money. My hands comfort strangers while my own daughter hears "not right now" to simple requests. My ex-husband picks up our daughter in his new truck with his new family inside. She comes home talking about their vacation plans. I smile while my heart breaks into smaller pieces. My daughter's classmate invited her to a birthday party at a trampoline park. The invitation said, "No gifts necessary," but I know that's not really true. We'll make an excuse not to go. She stopped asking for things she knows we can't afford. A 9-year-old shouldn't understand family finances this well. Her protection of me hurts more than any request she could make. I found a list in her notebook titled, "When We Have Money." Simple things like pizza delivery, new shoes, a weekend trip. Each item felt like a failure checkmark against my name. Senior phlebotomist Isabel noticed me crying in the supply room after a difficult patient. Instead of asking if I was okay, she asked, "How long has it been since you stopped dreaming?" Isabel was a single mother too, 15 years ago. She built a phlebotomy training business from her kitchen table. "Your hands draw blood perfectly," she said. "Teach others how for 3 times your hourly rate." My first student was a nursing assistant wanting to advance her career. 3 Saturday sessions in my living room earned me more than a week of medical assistant shifts. She passed her certification on the first try. Word spread through the medical community. Soon I had a waiting list for classes. My daughter helped set up training materials, thinking it was fun medical play. She didn't know we were building our escape. I told my daughter we could go to the science museum now. Her confused look broke my heart. She'd stopped wanting it months ago. I had to reintroduce her to having dreams fulfilled. Our museum trip felt like a first date, awkward and beautiful. She kept checking if it was really okay, if we could really afford it. Teaching her to receive took longer than saving the money. I quit my weekend per diem shifts when my teaching income was stable. The hospital offered me more hours, but no amount of overtime could compare to building my own future. We crossed off the first item on her "when we have money" list, pizza delivery on a school night. The ordinary felt extraordinary because we chose it, not because it was all we could afford. My business grew to the point where I rented a small training space. Medical assistants and nursing students filled my classes weekly. Each certification felt like another family lifted up. My ex-husband saw the transformation when he picked up our daughter. "You look different," he said. I smiled and said, "I am different." The power shift was almost tangible. We paid off all our medical debt from when I was uninsured. Watching those balances disappear felt like shedding heavy chains. Healthcare shouldn't bankrupt families who work in healthcare. My daughter started a new list titled "Things We Did." Each entry felt like a victory lap around our former limitations. The psychology shift was as important as the financial one. Isabel and I now partner on advanced certification courses. The student became the business partner. She says I teach with more empathy because I remember the struggle to learn. We bought our first home, a small house with a yard for my daughter to play in. Stability looks like a mortgage payment instead of rent increases and landlord inspections. My daughter's classmate's mother became my student. She wanted to change careers from retail to healthcare. The circle felt beautifully complete. No more comparison, just mutual growth. I still work as a medical assistant part-time, but now as a consultant training new staff. What was once my survival job is now my teaching laboratory and networking source. My daughter wants to be a doctor now, inspired by our medical conversations. She says she'll have her own practice and teach others too. The aspiration shift from scarcity to service means everything. We volunteer at free health screenings in our community. My daughter helps with paperwork and greeting. Giving back feels like healing our own journey with every person we help. I teach financial literacy workshops for healthcare workers now. Each person I help escape the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle feels like breaking another link in the chain of medical worker poverty. My daughter helps with training materials for my youngest students. She explains procedures in simple language kids understand. The student has become the youngest teacher's assistant. We have a vacation fund now, something I never thought possible. Planning a trip feels like a celebration of how far we've come, not a financial stress test. The single mother who said, "Not right now," learned that real wealth isn't money. It's being able to say yes to your child, breaking generational patterns, and building a legacy of possibility. My business now helps other single mothers in healthcare start teaching practices. Each launch feels like multiplying the impact beyond what I could do alone. The student becomes the multiplier. We have a wall of student certification photos in our home. Each graduate represents a family lifted up through healthcare careers. The wall tells our story of multiplication. My daughter wrote a school essay about what "not right now" really means. She explained how it went from code for never to "let me check our calendar." The teacher cried reading it. I still use the phrase "not right now" sometimes, but now it genuinely means checking scheduling, not finances. The same words carry completely different weight and truth. My daughter plans to work in my business during high school. She wants to save for college and learn entrepreneurship. The cycle of financial stress ends with her preparation and planning. We started a scholarship fund for single mothers wanting healthcare training. Each recipient feels like paying forward the opportunity Isabel gave me. The mentorship chain continues unbroken. The hospital where I worked is now a client for staff training. My former boss hires my company to train new medical assistants. The employee became the vendor. My daughter understands money as a tool for dreams now, not a source of stress. She saves, spends wisely, and gives generously. The financial education happened through living, not lecturing. I still draw blood sometimes, but now it's to demonstrate perfect technique for students. The same hands that represented survival now represent mastery and teaching excellence. Now when my daughter asks for something, I don't hear dollar signs or feel panic. I hear curiosity and possibility. Not right now has been replaced by let's make it happen. And we actually do.